We can join multiple if functions in one formula, and this is called nesting. In this worksheet, we have test records for students, and we want a formula that allows Excel to print out the letter grade for each student based on their score. We have the scale for each letter grade, and we can interpret this as whenever the score is between 90 and 100, we want the letter grade A to be printed. Between 80 and 89, we want the letter grade B, 70 to 79 will be C, 60 to 69 D, and 0 to 59 will be F. Another way we can interpret this grading system is by saying when the score is greater than 89, we want Excel to print out A. If the score is greater than 79, that will be B. If it is greater than 69, that will be C. Now, just to give you a little bit of more context, we know that from anything above 89 starts from 90, so which means any grade above 90 will be captured as A. Now, you may be thinking that, well, when we say that print out anything greater than 79 as B, logically, you might be thinking that would be 79 to, I suppose, infinity. However, because the grade from 89, anything above 89 has already been captured as a letter grade A, when Excel is interpreting this formula and it gets to the second layer or the second condition, which is print out anything greater than 79 as B. Excel starts with a first score greater than 79, which is 80. It's going to start assigning the letter grade B to all the scores from 80 to 89. Now, once it gets to the score 90, because there is an existing condition on values from 90, then Excel knows to stop at 89. And the same logic is applied to the remaining letter grades. I'm going to write out the formula. So we start with the if statement, and now the next thing is to add the condition. So we want B2, when B2 is greater than 89, what do we want Excel to do? We have our comma, and we want Excel to print A, the letter grade A. We have our comma. For the second condition, we are going to use another if statement. So this is what we are doing. We are nesting together multiple if statements. We have our second condition. We open our parentheses. We have our cell, which is B2 again. Now, if B2 is greater than 79, what do we want Excel to do? We want Excel to print out B. Then we go to the next condition. We have our if statement again. We open the parentheses. We have the cell, which is B2, and we want B2 greater than 69. When B2 is greater than 69, we want Excel to print C. We have our comma, and we go to our next statement, if, and this time we want B2 when it is greater than 59, we want Excel to print out D. Anything outside of this grade and score, we want Excel to print out F. So now we just have our comma and F, which would be the last condition. To close the parentheses, because we have 4 conditions, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to, and we opened up the parentheses 4 times, so it means we have to close the parentheses equal amount of times, which is 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Enter. Now, when we drag down, our condition or our formula has now been captured. And we can see because the first grade is 75, based on our condition, that's going to be C, because any score between 70 and 79 is C. We have A because it is greater than 80, but greater than 90. And then we have D because Valerie has a score of 68, and any score between 60 and 69 is D.